What's good, YouTube? It's your man Spiel Dog. Man, I kind of hate to see Keyshawn crash out like he did last night. I mean, I can just imagine how he felt, in his hometown. He blew the fight, not coming outside and fight, and it was probably a man. It's gonna take a little time for him to get past this, but he a man of God. I mean, and people hear that and say he don't act like it ain't no certain way to look when you have belief and faith. And I think every now and then you got to go through trials and tribulations, and that's what he's going through right now. He going through for whatever reason. He being dealt with, and these things too shall pass. It ain't he'll get past this at some point. But I think all Keyshawn had to do, I think if he would at least tried to go lose the other 4 pounds, I think De Los Santos would have fought. I really do. I think when Keyshawn was so cavalier about, being overweight and saying that he wasn't even going to attempt to lose those last 4 pounds, that's what made De Los Santos feel like it was intentional. Because most people, I think Tank did, a lot of other people, when they miss weight, they at least go in there and try to run them pounds off. Do whatever they can. And I think had he even if it wasn't a legitimate attempt, if he could have made it seem legitimate at the time and went back there like he finna do all he can to make this weight, I think the fight would have went on. But I really feel like their team realized, okay, this was intentional. This ain't a case where he couldn't make weight. He this was intentional, and I think all he had to do was at least attempt to lose them last 4 pounds, and the fight would have went on. I don't understand why he would let something like this happen in his own home city, but it's all over. It's over now. The brawl in the back room. I can understand. Like I say, man, I can just imagine how he feeling. He done gave this man his own week at Norfolk, Keyshawn Davis week or whatever. Everybody came out for him. The place packed out. Your promoter is showing you love that he ain't showed most fighters. I mean, he treated him better than he treated Floyd. He treated him better than he treated Terrence. He treated him better than he treated Shakur. And Bob Arum got to be hella salty. I mean, because once again, they done lost money behind this, and it was unnecessary. And I truly believe, had he at least tried to get them pounds off the fight go on. And I gotta say, man, I hope it wasn't bad advice. Him doing this, but boy, I mean, that was a hell of a price to pay, man. For a mistake. I mean, I didn't get his purse. That's probably a couple of $1 million. His purse is gonna go down now instead of up. He won't get the same money he been getting when he fight the next time. He better know that. The money finna change up a little bit. And he gonna have to repair his reputation. Honestly, what killed me about fighters? They go out here and do stupid shit or whatever, and then you want to get mad with the fans. The fans is not the one who told you to go out there overweight. The fans is the ones who supporting you. Don't get mad at us because you went out and made a dumb decision. I mean, you really did, and then bad enough, you overweight, you ain't gonna even try to knock some of it off. So I mean, this is all, I mean, like I say, man, sometimes you gotta pay for your bad choices. And he made some bad choices in this fight. Here's my thing. If you didn't think you could handle this dude straight up, why did you pick him? That's the part I get. Why would you pick this guy to fight and then start doing this shit right here? I mean, it don't make no sense. And I still like Keyshawn Davis as a fighter. This might make him become a better fighter now, because now he gonna know he got to go out there and show people what he's supposed to be. If he don't know nothing else, he gotta know that whoever he get in the ring with next, he gotta dominate. And who's to say Bob Arum don't put him on the shelf for a little while? I hope not, but it's a damn good possibility. He done lost a gang of money. I can't trust you. Trust is everything in business and a relationship. And when the trust is there, ain't there, or once the trust is broken, the whole relationship changes. I'm quite sure the relationship he had with Top Rank is not going to be the same in the near future. he got some fence mending to do. And I don't know how this gonna play out for him in the end, but he's still a good, talented fighter. So he got enough talent where he will overcome this. It might be a rough couple of months, but he'll get past this. But man, this is a learning experience for a lot of these other younger fighters coming behind him. You got to be real careful about decisions that you make, especially that involve your career. This is your career, boxing. People that have made this choice, and you need to respect it like it is. And you gotta make you gotta do the right thing in life in general. But when you dealing with people investing this kind of money in you, you got governors and mayors and all these people coming out for you. You got to represent yourself in a professional manner, and it was unprofessional for him to not come in on weight. It was unprofessional for him to not try to lose the extra weight, and it was completely unprofessional for him to put his hands on somebody in the back room after what all done happened. You think jumping on one of the fighters is smart? Now, what I do like about it, I love the fact that them brothers are sticking together. Now, I don't care if it's right or wrong. I like to see brothers that stick together, honestly, right or wrong. I got a flaky brother, and don't get me wrong, I love him with all my heart, but, you want your brothers to be 10 toes down with you. Real talk, through the good and the bad, and they showed that to me last night. Maybe not the best way of showing it, but I still like the fact of them staying together, being together the way they have been. And like I said, man, hopefully Keyshawn can get past this and get on with his career. But things gonna be a little different for a while for him. Definitely with Top Rank, because they can't trust you now. And I truly hope this don't have nothing to do with Floyd. I do. I hope Floyd ain't the one told him to go in there overweight like that. I really do. Because if he did, Floyd's the type that'd be at home laughing about that shit right now. Honestly, so like I said, I shouldn't have said that because he maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. But I just know. I just hope he didn't take bad advice and put himself in a situation like this. I can understand why he wouldn't at least go try to knock some of them pounds off. I think that had he just done that, the fight would have went on. But hindsight's 2020. Anybody can be a Monday morning quarterback. After the fact, everybody know the right thing to say. So it's just my opinion. But I just hope from this point on, he makes smarter moves as far as his career. Because like I said, he got a young son at home. I mean, yeah, I'm sure he got money, but you don't let millions of dollars go on for no shit like this. That's a lot of money that you just that you didn't get, and just from not training properly. And I have a hard time seeing him not being able him signing a fight at 135 and not really being able to get down to that weight. I really don't believe that. I think if he really tried, he would have. So like I say, man, we'll see what happens from here for Keyshawn. But definitely, man, it was a rough night, and these things too shall pass. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe. Till the next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.